Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 22 as we continue our tribute run here on Elmcreek. Just finishing up the liming here. Had what, one pass left, so I went ahead and just turned on the worker to buy it. I didn't want it to go all the way back to get some more lime when I didn't know exactly how much I would get. Anyway, so that is done. Lime is good. If we come back over here and check this, we're still only at 12.5 on value, which is a little weird, but I guess we're okay. Now some of these don't have the lime maxed out like I feel like they should, but maybe that's a factor of the type of soil. I don't know. Maybe it just hasn't updated as well. But anyway, that's done. Let's go get our planter for the cotton. I'll go ahead and release it right now. There are a couple new ones, but I do think we want this one still. Nope, I must have gone over one too far. Glad I checked. So expensive, but that's okay. So we got our planter. Now the seed rate will also be different for some crops. Now, I don't think cotton changes, but I think soybeans might. Let's see. Variable seed rate. Yes, soybeans will be a variable seed rate depending on the type of soil. Now, I know we have some seed over there, but I'm going to go ahead and buy some more because I'm sure we're going to need it anyway. All right, there we go. And we want this turned on cotton. No variable seed rate for cotton. Lower seeder, turn on seeder, and go. All right, let's see here. We want auto width, and I also want it to be on heading. We'll call this one, what is this? $17.8 meters. $17.8 meter planter. And I guess we'll save that. And like I said, heading. Not that we really need it for this, but you know, we might as well. Does it already know this? I'm actually going to reset it. They did not do the heading. I did not get the heading pop up. There we go. And this should be 90 degrees, I believe. All right, cool. And lower seeder. Nope, wrong button. Lower seeder. And now, engage. Oh, I hit the wrong button. No, I'll get it right. That's another one of those things. I got to keep doing this to get used to it. Now engage. Now activate. Plus, once I get most of these in here, kind of pre-set up, I feel like the lines are wider than they should be, aren't they? Yes, they are. Why are they wider? Let me stop for a second. Why are these wider? Oh, it changed that for some reason. Okay. Looks like we're good now. And that looks better. Okay. I was like, what is going on here? Trying to back it up kind of at an angle here, but got a little too crazy there. There we go. I put a little bit of a header here. I say a little bit. Pretty wide header here. We're going to have to cut this front lane short just because it's going to cover into that other field as it's currently kind of laid out. Kind of overlap here a bit. Let's do this one by hand, I suppose. By hand. I don't know where that term came from. Not quite what we're doing, is it? I am not using my hands other than steering. I guess that's what I mean, right? I'm not auto steering. I'm using my hands to steer. There we go. Now, normally I would fertilize right now, but since we can't see the rate that we need to fertilize, I'm assuming we want to wait. And does that mean we only have to do one round of fertilization? I actually don't know. All right, so now we can engage, autopilot, lower. And now we can autopilot the rest of the way across. So it should be nice. I mean, it's really no hands. I'm just sitting here kind of watching it go. Yeah, I'm not sure what some of these, some of these are going to work out once we get kind of going along here. Tillage is also not quite. Where does tillage actually get tracked? I'm not sure. All right, let's check here. Tillage. Tillage also affects your environmental score. Deep tillage like oh, that's right. That's the deep tillage like plowing. Minimal tillage and direct seeding give the maximum score of 10 points. Shallow tillage with incorporation of crop residue saves fuel. Reduces erosion is awarded 5 points. We are doing shallow. Are we not direct seeding? I actually don't know what. I honestly don't know. We'll find out. Still got that spot right there, and I still don't understand why. Like, I have no idea what I did to the land to cause it to have, like, right there as well. What is causing that? Like, the only thing I haven't done is come over here and try to plow it, right? Like, the actual deep plow it, but it's so strange. I think we broke the game, guys. I wonder if I could find in the game files where that's set, because I feel like it should have gotten fixed by now. Through the various things that we've done. Because I've killed crops by running over it before. But as soon as I seeded the next set of crops, it was fine. Let's see. Turn on. Engage. Cruise control. Surely there's a place in the files that I could find that spot on the field, maybe. Actually, I don't know how that information's stored. How would you store the information about fields like this to that degree of variation, right? I mean, like to the like 1 foot square to know that that's a different thing. Some sort of maybe graphical map of some sort where they paint over it. I don't know. I have to think about that one. I know if you plant trees, you can find each tree in the files, because I have, just because I was experimenting with some stuff and I didn't want to wait for trees to grow, forced the trees to grow, right? I had them, this is not on a video, it was more of it was an offline thing that I was just trying to experiment with different things. And, yeah, so I just set their growth to maximum so that they'd already be grown, so I didn't have to wait. The crop is a little bit different. Actually, quite a bit different. I assume I still need to roll, right? Is that one of the options up here? Yep, needs rolling. So, still need to do that. Guess as long as this is taken, I could have done a contract by now, but oh well. We're almost done. Once we get done with this, we just have to roll. Plus, I've been more kind of focused on understanding how all of this precision farming stuff was going to work. Well, I'm sure I'll forget this before next time, but we only need half the seeds to do all this. Almost exactly half. I mean, I guess that information was here, wasn't it? So 42 and was, if I go show seeds for cotton, 960, and then the other field is 50. Yeah, so 1600, right? 1700, almost like that. Which seems to be pretty accurate. Alright, well, we're done with this piece of machinery, though. So, that is good. Oh, actually, I'm wrong. There is one tiny little spot right there that will bug me. I've already got 2 spots over on the far side that'll bug me, so might as well get this little tiny spot done. Plenty of seed over here. I'll just come over here with the seeder here in a little bit. But yeah, cotton is good to go other than rolling. And of course fertilizing, but we'll get there. Let me drop you off. I'll just return you. Guess I'll return you as well. Let's grab our roller. The roller we will keep for another month, though, because we'll need it for 2 months in a row. Do I want the Super Mega Ultra Roller? I don't know if it's worth the extra money just to get that. It is faster, don't get me wrong. It probably would be worth it, but this will go quickly enough, I suppose. How wide is the roller? 12.3. Oh, goodness. Here comes the yawns on this game. I don't usually yawn in this game. Shouldn't drive tractors while you're tired, guys. It's dangerous. Well, I suppose once you get out on the field, the only danger is yourself. Because it's not like there's typically very many people out there. All right, come on, guys. Let's get this done, and then we're ready to fast forward. This will be our first cotton harvest with the precision farming, or cotton full cycle, I should say. Obviously, we've done a harvest already. That was not the greatest. All right, let's get this set up. Turn you back on. This would be a, what did I say? .3. .3 meter roller. So you're added in there. Come back over here. Auto width. So plus heading. All right, looks good. So Y 90 and go. Roller. Engage and autopilot. Well, auto cruise control. Just gotta remind myself, the more I use the GPS, the quicker I get to paying it off by not having to use workers. Well, I say having to use workers. I guess I never had to use workers, but it's definitely easier to use workers. But this GPS makes, kind of bridges some of that gap a little bit. All right, well, I'm going to get the rest of this rolling done. When we come back, it should be time to fast forward and plant the soybeans, plus hopefully do our first fertilization with our intelligent fertilizer on the cotton. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.